Hello Aries and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is, we got Cup 10 Pluto Pisces coming out. Happiness, the end of a cycle and feeling really super happy. Beautiful, creative and happy. So that's actually, and also, could be feeling a lot of love and compassion as well, which is really nice. We've got Cup 7, Moon, Scorpio. Look at all these cups coming out for you. So this is the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, what am I getting with this? The Cup 7, the Scorpio energy. This is something that you could be feeling really, really happy at home. This could be a feeling that's going deep to do with where you're living. And so, there's lots of options. There's lots of choices to be made. But I feel like this is something that you potentially might just want to take your time with as well. And we've also got Pentacle, Prince, Virgo, Chariot. Okay, so there's something... This Pentacle Prince always cracks me up because it's always like, okay, we're off and racing. We've got something you're developing here. It feels really good and it feels like it's starting to gather a bit of momentum in real life, which is making you very happy. There's options coming in, a lot of options and choices to be made about this. But yeah, it definitely could feel like it's something to do with body, home, just something that feels really good. So Aries, this reading is for December the 16th through to the 31st. So right to the end of 2021, there is a lot. It's jam-packed full of all sorts of astrology and big things happening, astrological wise. But at the end of it, the end of the month, Jupiter moves into Pisces and you're crowned here by Pluto and Pisces, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So there's this lovely energy of transformation, of something deep on a highly spiritual level that involves compassion and unconditional love, which allows this energy to start to develop. That it may be something new that you're working on, that you're wanting to kind of bring into existence. Very creative time for you, very productive and exciting. Like, it's just got this sense of generating momentum. Aries, I want to say, it could be to do with your work with the Eight of Pentacles, something you're really wanting to work and develop here and maybe make more money, or maybe it could be a creative idea that you're maybe building. Aries, this reading is for Sun, Moon and Rising Aries, and it's also, I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, to get the fuller picture of what's going on for you, as well as this is a general reading, Aries. Just take what feels right and leave the rest, and if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that is in the description box below. So, Eight of Pentacles crossed by the Knight of Swords. It may be, I get this feeling you want to take something slow. The Knight of Swords is like fast energy. So that's what's blocking you, is either you have to step into this fast or it's happening so fast. But it's kind of like, I want to actually spend a bit of time just kind of submerging into this. The Six of Cups. So definitely could be something... There's something from the past returning. So this is probably something you've started a while ago and didn't finish and decided to pick it up again. And I go, okay, let's have a look at that half-written manuscript, or let's look at that idea I thought about, 2 years ago, and now it kind of feels like it could be time to do that again. The Ten of Wands, so releasing a burden, the King of Swords next to that, and formulating some plans and strategies. The Strength card in the recent past. Ooh, look at this. You got the Ten of Cups twice in the near future. So, wow, a lot of happiness coming in around this, which feels really, really good. This just feels so much lighter and freer, Aries. It's actually a really, really nice energy coming through for you. So let's see what else is coming in. So beautiful. The Page of Cups. You might surprise yourself here with what you can do. The Magician. So, there is some plans afoot here. The Six of Swords. Maybe you're thinking of moving or traveling or just moving on from something. And the Two of Cups. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Look at this. The card of love and connection next to the card of happiness. So this is so beautiful. And we've got Judgment next to that as well. So, and at the base, the Eight of Cups. This is such a lovely readings coming in for you here, Aries. So there is something something that you're kind of feeling really enthusiastic about, which is developing here. And with the Eight of Pentacles, and that this is also a Virgo energy, that would suggest it's something to do with work, because the Eight of Cups does rule something you're working on. So it doesn't feel so much like work here, because it feels like something you're really excited and passionate about and want to be doing. It is crossed by this Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is a Gemini energy. It can be to do with communication coming in super fast, but it's just the fastest moving card of the deck, the Knight of Swords. So it's something about the pace of it being that is blocking you, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I get with this Moon Scorpio energy, that you're wanting to kind of go deep with this. So you're crowned by the Six of Cups. So this may be that you are thinking about something or someone from the past, or going a trip down memory lane. So for some of you, this could be, I feel like you're picking something up that kind of never really got off the ground in the past. So this is where it's kind of like feels like it's now possible, where it didn't feel like the energy was there. Not that it felt bad in the past, but it just felt like it was kind of like not the right time, or just didn't go anywhere for whatever reason. So this now is something that is coming back to you, which is actually really nice. So at the base, we have the Ten of Wands and the King of Swords. So this is what's happening in deep down energy. And, you know, the Ten of Wands is very much just has something become like the daily grind, the daily slog, where it's just life has just felt hard. Something felt hard and heavy and burdensome. I felt like, oh, I'm never going to get there. And so next to this King of Swords energy, I feel like it's this sense of just going, do I even want this in my life? I might just go and sever that tie and become very detached from this energy. And so it's kind of it's an assessing energy of looking at something that's become quite a burden to you and just detaching from it and looking at it with a rational mind and going, do I want this or not? So, yeah, I feel like you're thinking very seriously of cutting the tie, severing a tie with something and letting something go. So, and it could definitely be to do with, you know, a sense of not knowing where something's going or where you're going. A lot of this is to do with your home, like where you're living or where it feels like that is heading, if that makes a lot of sense. So it can be to do with old ideas from your childhood around where you think you should be as well at this time. So that can also be coming in as well, is kind of what I'm getting, is that it felt like there was a destination and it just felt too hard to get there in the end. And it felt like, why do I even want this? Is this something I even really want anymore? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. And by releasing that, it creates the space for it feels like this energy took a lot of your motivation, a lot of your passion, a lot of your creativity, a lot of your energy. It did take a lot of your fire, to the point where it's like, once you release that, then you've got all that to give to something else, which is going to bring you all this happiness, which is really nice. In the recent past, you've got the Strength card underneath the Cup 7 Moon Scorpio. So this Strength energy is very much just gently shutting the door on something, taking the courage to do that, being really courageous, and understanding that there are lots of options and things opening up, but some things you don't necessarily need to. You don't necessarily need to tell everybody about this. It's kind of what I'm getting as a bit of discretion. But the Strength card is around stepping into your courage and understanding that something has taken a lot of your strength. With this Ten of Wands. And I do feel like it's like you're looking at new options here, So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting with this Strength card. It's just a kind of a sense of, okay, I don't want to be battling that lion anymore. I'm just going to gently shut the door on it. So whatever this line represented to you, something you were struggling with. And we're seeing here with the Ten of Wands. In the near future, look at this Rainbow of Happiness, Ten of Cups. This is absolutely beautiful. And the fact that Pluto's coming in, it's transforming something in your life, something deep, a deep happiness, a deep-seated happiness. And feels like it's the second time something's come around. Pluto brings you something that it may have brought you in the past, and that time it was something different. And now it's come around. You're a different person. You've been through a whole heap of new experiences. You've learnt so much more in life. It's a very different time, place, energy, and it's coming around and it's coming full circle again. And it's a sense of bringing this beautiful happiness with this 10 of Cups. So yeah, it's time to get the ball rolling with something. So you are presenting as the Page of Cups, which is, I think you might surprise yourself with there's messages from your heart that you might be putting out there. So I feel like you're offering something that it could be a surprise to somebody. You're offering something that could even be a surprise to yourself. I feel like there's a lot of messages coming in from your heart about what it is to do. And I feel like it's like intrepidly and even just kind of stepping into a new arena and stepping into, with these 2-page energies, it feels like you're kind of stepping into new territory here, but it actually feels good. So yeah, I would say, am I getting anything else with this pentacle, with these pages coming in? I mean, it feels very new. It feels vulnerable. It needs to be looked after, but at the same time, it's exciting. But yeah, I think, be open to new experiences, new energy, new ways of doing things, and you might surprise yourself, because that's kind of the energy needed here. Energy surrounding you got the Magician. So this is great. It's kind of saying there are things coming to you that you need, resources. You have everything that you need, and you can draw them towards you at this moment in time. With the Magician energy, there might be someone around you as well that can someone that's been there and done it before, that can kind of lend you some advice or give you some advice, not lend it to you, give you advice or help you with some kind of expertise, some kind of experience. The Magician energy is mostly like planning. It's just a sense of, how am I going to do this? It's summoning your willpower to really step into this. And right next to the Strength card, I like those two energies together, summoning your will and your strength. So it's kind of, it's been a sense of doing that, and somehow that has been building, and it could be a building of confidence as well. Hopes and fears, the 6 of Swords. So this is an energy of travel, moving on from something, letting things flow as well. So, is this a hope or a fear? I really feel like it's more of a hope, but it's really up to you as to what that represents. And as an outcome, we've got the 2 of Cups, which is the card of love and connection, very beautiful energy, and the Judgment card, which is the double ending. So the double connection and the double ending. So I feel like, it's got the 2 tens, and the Judgment card is about clearing a lot of stuff up, clearing a lot of stuff out. So it's a karmic, it's the sense that this connection here that is either coming into your life or is already here is about to go through some significant fated karma that is coming in, and it's a sense of there's something very new about to happen for the 2 of you, which feels really, really good. It feels really, really exciting. So there's a sense that that's a heralding of something new coming through in terms of this relationship. That with this 2 of Cups. So if you haven't met this person yet, that it will come through. It will come in. So we have also the 8 of Cups, which is letting go of an energy that has something that has not been fulfilling you. So definitely walking away. And we've got the moon there. This could be around the 19th, which there's a full moon in Gemini coming in. So it definitely could be all happening around that time, and it could be clearing stuff out, letting stuff go, And it's just making way for this new connection to come in. And it will come in at the right time, but there's a sense of perhaps for some of you announcements around love or a love relationship as well. So that's really, really nice energy to come through for you, Aries. So let's see. But there's a lot of happiness and love here, which is really, really beautiful. And there is something, like I said, there's something... And I do want to look at this in the extended. There's something coming in with this judgment energy that there is something that was always meant to happen is about to happen to you two or with you two. So let's see. What do we have? I'm willing to forgive. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Beautiful. And that Pisces energy can be around that. We are seeing the past here with the Six of Cups. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. Wow. So this could be a lot to do with this burden that you've been taking on, something from the past, and now you're kind of setting yourself free through forgiveness. It's something that hasn't been fulfilling, and finding that it's opening the space for happiness and new connection, new love to come in. And whether this is within an existing relationship where there's more of that coming through, or whether this is a new relationship and connection, it feels really, 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 really potent. And this doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. This can be related to work as well, the fact that we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. But either way, this connection is going to work. So lovely energy coming through for you, Aries. I'm going to pull a charm. Let's pull a charm to finish this off. We've got the skull and crossbones. Oh, okay, very interesting, because that is very much you getting a no, don't go down this path from the universe about something, and to let something go. It could be that definitely I feel like it's to do with a path down of the past that it's one of those roads or memories memories that you can always revisit and go down. You know, maybe you're always thinking about someone or something that happened, and it's kind of saying to stop doing that for whatever reason. Let go of that because it's becoming burdensome. It could even become toxic. At the state that it's in at the moment, it's not. It doesn't seem like that. It's just not fulfilling, but it's kind of like stop going down that path of something from the past that perhaps didn't work out or wasn't right at the time, because there's something new developing here as well. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting energy, but this energy that's coming in is reminiscent of something from the past, but it's new. So that's why it's interesting to understand, but some of you, this can mean detox as well, like detoxing energetically with the Judgment card, detoxing physically. It can just mean that as well. And so, I think ultimately it's just wanting to remove some of that old stuff to make way for this lovely new energy that's coming in. So that's it, Aries. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to look at what's coming in with this love and this happiness in the near future and the future beyond. What's this fated energy, this announcement or this sense that things are about to change and happen? Let's pull some cards for that and go further into the future. And let's also we'll focus in on career, money, love and relationships, and really focus in on those three areas. So that is all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Aries, and I also need to remind you that the 2022 yearly readings are out. If you want to see what 2022 is bringing for you, it's a comprehensive view of what the energy is coming in. We go through month by month. We look at specific energies, and it's just, we look at the astrology as well. So the link for that is in the description box below, and I'd love it if you come over to that as well. So I wish you all the best for 2022, Aries. I really hope this is a year full of love, luck, blessings, all the success that you want, and all the love and light. And thank you so much for supporting me this year and going on this journey with me. And I look forward to going on the same journey in 2022. So take care, Aries, and We'll talk soon.